Akrepoto by title. What's up, family and friends? Welcome to the Woke Nation, our nation of factual truth, where we feel free to share knowledge and spread the knowledge of factual truth without fear, without favor, and without faint. Where we encourage us to live our lives and live it well through the knowledge of factual truth because it's our lives. And personally, I encourage you to enjoy your life wherever you are. It doesn't matter what they say about you or against you. You are above all that. You have the power to change whatever situation you are in. You have the power to change your circle of friends. You have the power to change who comes around you. Don't let anyone force you to be who you are not. Stop believing and start knowing. I'm sharing with us what I titled Jungle Justice. Especially in Africa, we still see jungle justice booming. People coming up with an allegation nobody verified and they end up killing somebody or beating people to stupor. Like, you know, even sometimes the police will see it and turn the other way and those things happening. Recently, there's this thing that happened in Nigeria. You know, I think it was a singer that died, Mobad, his name. If you check that period, you didn't see me talking anything about what they were talking because I don't follow crowd. So you see majority of Nigerians, even some who say they are woke or awakened, or they are not religious. You see them saying justice for Mohbad, but they say that Naira Mali killed him, something like that. This thing happens every day in Africa, in families. They accuse innocent people wrongly because they misjudge the case, or mostly because they are religious. This jungle justice is carried on by religious people. Let me check for his definition in dictionary or Google, however, whichever was jungle justice meaning. Jungle justice or mob justice is a form of public extrajudicial killings which can be found in Nigeria. You see, which can be found in Nigeria and Cameroon. Shameful. Where an alleged criminal is publicly humiliated, beaten, and summarily executed by vigilantes or an angry mob. Some of you may be against what I just read now. That no, it's not like that. Blah blah blah. Or you condemn people doing this one that is said here. But I want to take you to the next level where you are doing also in your family. You are doing it in your community. You are doing it in your village. You are doing it in your town. Jungle justice is evil. You see how they put it? They didn't tell you it's done in America or in Europe or in Asia. They didn't. They didn't even say like the whole Africa. They said especially in Nigeria. I mean, he said which can be found in Nigeria and Cameroon. Prayerful people, religious people. Because I keep saying that until you know that at the root of every problem in Africa, in the world, is religion, you will never even solve your own problem. At the root of it, the reason why you are suffering today is religion. Because a religious parent raised you up and you are following that path, and that path is full of suffering. You say it's not. God will make a way. God bless this one. The life of Job. God remember him at last. Give to the poor. If they ask you, give. Jungle justice. Did you do investigation, or those people talking about Mohbad and Naira Mali did investigation before saying that Naira Marley killed him or he know what killed him. You won't. And when you hear maybe the siren, the sound of siren from police coming, you run away. But you were talking as if you know what. Yeah, it happened. One guy that is close to me says something about my father. So I try to do some investigation because I don't want to jump into conclusions. So I call him. Then he was hearing, maybe he had the voice of my woman in the background. Boom, he'd be like, I asked him, can you repeat what you say again? He said, it's not in my mouth. We hear it. When they call you, we hear, oh man, I get so upset. Because if I tell you somebody did something or somebody said something, no matter how many times you ask me, I will say the same thing. I will repeat it because I am not gossiping. I'm not saying what I don't know. I'm not trying to judge and condemn somebody else, maybe because of what they did to me. Though whatever I said about them, I can say it anywhere, and I have evidence. There's no this thing going on stupid. They always follow stupid things because they're stupid. All this you go explain tire, no evidence. You go explain, that's nonsense. And they think it's a joke. We hear what they say. So if there's no evidence, all they do is to keep explaining the same thing Christians do, the same thing people that believe in God do. When you ask them for evidence of the existence of God, all they have is to keep explaining things they don't even know it doesn't make sense. But to them, they think it makes sense because they lack evidence. They keep explaining this, explain that. Oh yeah, you are alive today by God's mercy. If not God, you won't be here. God gave you to your parents. God gave you life. God is God. Just show me the God is simple. The same thing the disciples of Jesus asked him in the Bible. They said, show us the Father is enough. We won't bother you again. Just show us the Father. Jesus failed to show the Father because he had no Father. It's just a story made up by some people. Jesus never existed. God never existed. It's people making up those stories. So you see, many of you jump wagon. Oh, even the skit I always watch Nigerian skit. They also acting it, Mohbad. You look like Naira Marley. Where is Mohbad? Where is justice for Mohbad? Justice for Mohbad. What if the one that you're fighting justice for has been wishing or praying to die or want to die? That this life, he is tired. He didn't blow as he expected. He want to die. You don't know that many people wish themselves dead. But you jump work on condemnable because some people, maybe some celebrities, talk about it, or somebody living abroad, or somebody that have some platform on social media, they raise it, boom, you join work. Hey, justice for this. You yourself, do you have justice? You that is saying justice for Mohbad, you don't have justice in Nigeria. And that's where you see this jungle justice. That's what you exhibit every day. Every day. You see, the politicians has made life miserable for you in your country. You shut your mouth, you're even praying for God to use them to bless you or God to open their blah blah blah. But you heard that somebody stole egg. Oh, kill him, a thief. Oh, God, you kill that person, burn them alive. You didn't try to find out why this person stole. Was he influenced by somebody? Was he sent by somebody? Or was it hunger that pushed this person to steal? Was he born in a poor family? Then you have to condemn the parents, not the person, not the child that stole to eat, because the parents could not afford it. But you were raised to lie. You were raised to be bragging in poverty, or bragging, or even loving somebody that really maltreated you or maltreat you. Until you know that death is not punishment, it's not punishment, you will stop wishing people death or thinking killing them will solve the problem. When they used to execute people that by firing squad in Nigeria, the more, even where they are firing, why they tie those people at the stake and shooting at them, people are still pickpocketing there, they are still robbing there. You cannot solve any problem by killing, unless maybe you stop that person from thinking whatever, but the person, that problem will still continue. Somebody else will do it. So what you're supposed to do is to find out what is the cause of this problem. Immediately you deal with the cause of the problem, that problem will go down. Kidnapping is not a new business, but you see, majority of people are going into it now. Why? Because money is coming from it. It's becoming a lucrative business. So you see people now going there. Even some people, you think they are your line member or they are doing business with you. You don't know it is the money they are getting from kidnapping they are using to import those goods and all that. You think, oh, because they know better than you, or because they are, they went and give some native doctor or some pastors. They are praying for them and all that. No, you need to find out what people are doing before you jump or before you join them, or trying to be like them. Death is not punishment. Oh, God, kill my enemies. It can never end. Your enemies are there forever until you rise up. They will not run. So you have to rise up and resist them for them to get away from you. But you say you're going to wish them dead. They will die, blah, blah, blah. Especially they also have offspring that are coming up. They are coming against you too. It will never end until you rise up and end it. Death is not punishment. That's why I say, wish me death. You cannot do anything only to start, and that will end in your mouth, because that's all you have. Stop wishing death to your offenders and oppressors. Stop wishing them death. Whenever I go to native doctor, they be like, I say, that Obedebumbongwe is useless. Anybody that is coming to kill me will kill himself. That's useless. No, I don't want anybody coming to kill me to kill himself or herself. I want to catch them. I want to torture them. I want them to be alive to testify that, yes, I dealt with them. So whenever they think about coming against me, they will say, no, no. Or even they hear somebody saying they want to come, they say, leave that guy, leave him. It is what they use all this spirituality and religion and taught you about death. They miseducated you when it comes to death. And that's why we are running away from dying. We're scared of dying. And the oppressors are gaining hand over us. They're having power over us because we are afraid of dying. When we were growing up, our people used to say, you can't say you're not going to war because of death. But today, oh no, everybody run away. The stomach is not afraid to stay in the front. Oh no, they run away. Those things they used to say, those because people that were saying that are the people that met the people that fought war, people that made up their mind to fight for their freedom. But you see how that thing died away in the name of God and in the name of money. Our people are now afraid of dying, fear of death. You see them pray against fear of death, against death. You see them pray, wish death to people because they are living in fear. They're not living their life. You need to judge everything wisely and let justice prevail. Stop living all this religious life that make us confuse people. This spiritual life that make us weak people. It is time we begin to rise up, investigate every matter, investigate them, whether as a group or as individual. Try to find out the root of the matter. Don't conclude because you heard from one or two people. That's it. Because they presented some allegations or something without proof, you just say, okay. Or you say, I think the way that guy behaved last time, maybe he must do that. Yeah, I do. Kill him, kill him, kill him. And that's how you keep on killing your great men and women who would have stood the ground and fight for you and liberate you, but you end up killing them. You raise some allegation against them to kill them. I remember when I started, expressing that I'm no longer a Christian or that, somebody even threatening me on Facebook, like, oh no, when you come back, we're gonna set you and your house on fire. You see, And I went, none of them showed up. That was many years ago. One of my brothers called me, say, you know, this thing you are saying, what if they attack us? Blah, blah. I say, see. Say, that time I say, how I wish I have a brother that is at least 50% like me that can stand. Excuse me. I knew our people. You see, Igbo people, I know Igbo people very well. Investigate every matter. See, one of the things that also running in Nigeria, missing pennies. Right from time we have been hearing this. In Lagos, around Alabarago, Hausa people have used it to kill some Igbos, accusing that person of, oh, he touching my penis disappear. Oh, blah, blah, blah. But before you know it, they kill you. Unless maybe some police or some people that maybe have some power come and they rescue you, they will kill you there. They will burn you to death. And you have people have been spreading that information. Listen, this thing doesn't happen. Think is some group of people, maybe four or three of them. Then one person will go and start that. Immediately he shout, all of them come and begin to beat you. They take whatever you have and all that. Sometimes you survive it, sometimes you won't. They are thieves also. That's another format they use to rob. But some innocent people end up being killed because of their nonsense. But think, people give birth to them. You that is mocking somebody of not having children. How about those ones in jail? How about those ones in the street? How about those ones robbing? How about those ones making life unbearable to majority of you? You're having children, and you know you are poor. You are creating more problem. You are contributing to the problem. You are not part of the solution. You say you want to have a child or children that will bear your name, blah blah. You are stupid. Once you die, that's it. Bearing your name, what? They can change their name. They can change the name. Bearing your name, what can it do to anyone's life? No, nothing. But because you have been conditioned to believe that nonsense, that's why you are doing that. You are suffering. You can't even feed yourself very well. They tell you, oh, marry. If you marry, God will open door. Blah blah blah. You marry. See your head today. See your condition. Are you not suffering? Oh no, since you married, you haven't have children. Blah 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 blah. Then you say, I must have children. Then boom, upon delivery, you die. Sometimes the child is survive or not, but the child will be suffering. And when he grow, they begin to mock him and say, hey, you witch, you kill your mother. Hey, you are wicked, you are wizard, you kill your mother. Jungle justice. They didn't verify anything. How about many married women that are suffering in that type of jungle justice? The woman is ready to take in and have children, but the man is impotent. But because of the way they have conditioned the people to think the woman is a barren. No, no woman is barren and no man is impotent. It's religion that brought all that nonsense. It's not a must you have child, or it's not a must you get a woman pregnant. And it's not a man you get pregnant as a woman. As a man, it's not a must you impregnate a woman. Sometimes you impregnate a woman and that woman do the abortion or it did not work. It's to save your life, but you say no. If you insist, some of you have children that will make life unbearable or miserable to you or will kill you too. And you say the devil. No, it's not devil, it's you. It's you. You know, you're supposed to know your condition before you have a child or children. If you cannot take care of great care of those children, whatever they did to you, there's no God punishing them, there's no curse coming on them. No, you are the one that brought that on yourself. Because they have conditioned you to blame the children, not the parents. Okay, yeah, those children, they are wayward. They don't listen. All of them are thieves. All of them are prostitutes. You see, that family will never nonsense. I remember when they used to mock my parents and our family in Onitsha. Most of them, some of them have died. Some of them, they are my mates, they died. I'm still here, I'm living better than them. Some of them mock my mother at that time that I will never become somebody, blah, 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 blah. Where I am today, where are they? I'm far better than them. Some of them, when they have that time, they didn't even look at my way. At least when I have, I gave to them. I'm better than them. Hmm. Another jungle justice, he's a thief. I don't know today, but in those days, when you say call Igbo man a thief, that's the worst thing you will tell Igbo man, or what insult you can give to an Igbo man. You are a thief. Oh, your son is a thief. Oh man, you become permanent enemy or forever enemy. Eh? No, 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 I'm not a thief. But do you know there's nothing wrong being a thief? If it was thieves who wrote, "Thou shalt not steal," because they don't want competition, they are stealing. Yes, every rich person is a thief. If that person is rich, richer than others, that person is a thief. You say, no, it's not. Yeah, they labored for what they did. Come on, go find out what they did. You will confirm that they are thieves. Omen Okako is a thief. There's somebody that spend when nothing is there, that person is a thief. You don't know, they deceive you. Oh, that's how had it been I have the knowledge I have now, I will still more. That's I will make sure I equip myself to stay. Man, I will stay well. Make the main mistake, make it come my way. I go still go enjoy myself more. Oh, she's a prostitute. That's another worst thing you can tell Igbo woman. Hey, you say Igbo woman, you are a prostitute. Okwelu, Ashawo. Hey, you are forever her enemy. But do you know a prostitute is better than a wife? You don't know that. A prostitute is free. A wife is not free. A wife is a slave. You don't know. And today, many wives are prostitutes. Some of them are prostituting to take care of their family members or their husband. They won't tell you that one. Some of you are doing business today in Nigeria because your prostitute sister struggled to make that money. But today you are bragging, God this, God that. And you are sitting on what they made. At least you are God bless a prostitute in the Bible. You're supposed to be happy for that. Judah, you hearing today, huh? His twins was through somebody that played prostitute. Pama, that was her name. Her daughter-in-law. She fucked her daughter-in-law who played a harlot, and God bless her according to your Bible with twins. But today, oh, she's a prostitute, Oh, how do you dress like a prostitute to come to church? She's a prostitute. Oh, she's not supposed to see. But you subjugated a woman to become a wife. But a prostitute is evil. You are evil, not her. So you see, people, somebody you don't know how he made it. He says a thief. Because you have issue with that person, you say that person is a thief, and many people believe you. Somebody you don't know how she's making her money. She's a prostitute. Because they tell you being a prostitute is bad. It's not. It's religion that taught you that thieves and prostitutes are abomination to their God. But in nature, there's nothing like thief or prostitute. It is even religion that brought all that nonsense. You were born to have sex. You don't supposed to pay anything to have sex. You don't supposed to even wait at certain age before you begin to have sex. Immediately you are born with that sex organ. Fuck. But they say no. Then even when you get at certain age, the age limit they put, they say you have to marry also. You have, if you also, what if I don't have what it takes to marry? Oh no, borrow. You have to marry. Oh, family will raise money for you to marry. Then they borrow all that and do wedding. Their life is here. Go and check their life now, how they are suffering. That's why they're burning children. You know the reason why they're burning all those children? Through religion, they will send those children because they're living in one room with all those children. They can't be having sex, especially in the evening when they come from work. They send those children to block rosary. APA or ACM, whatever religious activities going on in their church, so that the children will go with their house help while they stay home and knock well before they come back. You don't know. Before you know it, your mother is pregnant again. When did it happen? When you went to church. But they're supposed to be having it even when you are around. Why are you not teaching your children how to have sex? Then when they go and learn it somewhere, you say, oh, the evil, these children, children of nowadays are corrupt. No, you are the corrupt one. The one that covered it from them. You are the corrupt one, not the children. You heard me. Go and report me. Oh no, how about the witch hunt? You know, being a witch means being wise, but they vilified that word, you know, just as they vilified black, they vilified darkness. But you know, there was time in history when they killed women by calling them witches. That's why they wrote it in their book. Suffer not a witch to live. You need to know the origin of whatever they believe or whatever they taught you. The moment you find the origin of that thing, you will see, you will begin to liberate yourself. Remember, I used to preach love. I used to preach hope and all that. But I found out, no, this love is evil. Where it came from. The same people that gave you God, you can't find it in Africa. It is the same people that gave you God that gave you love. They gave you Jesus. They gave you religion. They gave you hell. They gave you heaven. They gave you all those commandments of God. But the one that annoys me much is because a woman is not pregnant, you're calling her a witch. She's eating her children. Blah, blah, blah. No. And you even believe that she's eating her children. And you believe in God. Where was your God when she was eating the children? You said that children are gifts from God. You won't think in that direction. But you want us to be stupid like you in believing that she is a witch. That's why she cannot get belly. She cannot get pregnant because she's a witch eating her children. You see, since the husband married her, she never there been spending. Hey, she cannot have a. What if the man is the problem as some time? And they can be solved. But they're doing that because they cannot come and kill you physically. So they want to destroy you psychologically, emotionally. They want you to go to bed and die. Then they will add it also to their doings of their God. Their God have judged you. I've been telling you. I'll tell you that, yeah. Come on. Anything that happened to me happens to a believer 1,000,000 times. They suffer more than me. Even if I have an accident today, they themselves have accident and many of them have died. Just because a woman didn't get pregnant, you making life hell for her in your family. Some of you think telling her we get marry another wife will be maybe a big deal that will make her do. Well, it's good. Then go marry. And if you're a woman, why are you still behaving like it's only you and that man? That's nonsense. No man is a man of one woman. No man, including your reverend fathers, including even those ones you turn to in eunuchs. They are not man of one woman. It's against nature. A man of one woman is against nature. A woman of one man is against nature. In nature, you can fuck as many times as you want. There is not a sin and there's no punishment against it. That's why they introduce all those diseases to stop you from fucking. They introduce God to stop you from fucking. They introduce religion, spirituality to stop you from fucking. They introduce all those punishments to stop you from fucking. Then they begin to create HIV, all that. But of course, whatever this, we can treat all that naturally. Don't let anything stop us from fucking. But today, at least, they have stopped us from fucking as we're supposed to. You can masturbate. We have toys you can buy today, whether you are a man or woman. Listen, don't let anyone drive you into stupid relationship, into stupid marriage where you are suffering. In this time and age, where you know you can help yourself, you have your hands to masturbate. You can also buy things to masturbate. Eh, They use cucumber, they use banana, they use many things. Many use meat, some use some plastic, whatever. Your hand, some use lotion, some use soap. Yet, because of what you, oh, okay, if I marry, things will be better. Now you enter fire. From frying pan, you jump into fire because you want to please who? You are not pleasing yourself. Most of you are not living your life. You are living your parents' life or your siblings' life or your community's life or your people's life. How about your own life? Oh, another one. Oh, she's a witch because she didn't have male children. All she's producing is female, female. Females are prostitutes. Females are wastes. They will marry and get out. Idiot. Marriage is slavery. Female don't supposed to marry and get out. Both male and female children, they're supposed to live together. We all are in this together. But they use that marriage. But when I tell you Africans weren't doing marriage, you say, no, our forefathers was doing marriage. But no, you stupid. Go through, we were natural people before invaders came. We are living naturally. We are having family. Family. Male children. In Onitsha, when my parents were living at number 13 Abagana Street, the other, I think, 3 or 4 story building opposite it, the owner of that upstairs, he got about 9 or 10 girls. They were looking for boy. He must have a boy. So you see how they don't value those female children until they get male. Stupid people. Jungle justice. Yes, that is jungle justice. And this thing is, according to Google, is in Nigeria and Cameroon. You know, Nigerians and Cameroon, they are one. It's white people that came and separated us. In Africa, we were one. White people come split us. You see Igbo people in Cameroon now, they don't speak Igbo again. They are speaking their French or their whatever, however they speak there. But when you see them, you know, I tell them at work, whenever I see Cameroon, look at them. I say, we are brothers. Bakassi, where is Bakassi? Where is Calabar? Where is River State? Where is Bayelsa? Are they not in the same area? Hmm. So those Nigerians that were living in Bakassi before Nigerian government sell them or sold them to Cameroon government, are they still Nigerians or not? Oh, no, they're not. They're Cameroon, right? Because Cameroon land. They sell it to hot Igbo people, but they don't know those things are destroying us as Africans. It doesn't matter whether I say you are doing it against this tribe. We are beyond, we are both tribes. Male children. I'm the firstborn in Anambra State, firstborn in my family, and I don't have a male child. Some people will even think I have secret male child somewhere. Oh, my wife don't have male child. Let me go and see. Let me look for a 15-year-old girl or 16-year-old girl so I can get her pregnant to have a baby to see if he will have a male child for me. I don't want to mention his name. It's on Facebook too. This guy left abroad to relocate back to Nigeria to have male child. He has female child in abroad. And I'm the firstborn. I must have male child. Who will take my name? No. When you die, it doesn't matter who take whatever you have, you die. Let me say it again. You can argue all you want. Anything you give to somebody else, whether they are your family members or not, is a waste. You are not the one eating it. If you make it and you give it to somebody else, it's a waste. You say, no, it's not. They lie to you. No, when you give it to somebody, it's not a waste. It's a waste. It's the one you eat that benefited you. That one you give out, boom, it's like you throw it away. You say it's not. I help somebody. Who do you help? Let them live their life. Even if they are disabled, they can still provide for themselves if they live well. Male child, male child. I want a male child. Okay. My parents gave me Shadrach, Aham Efne, Ezamwe, right? I'm about to change everything. My name will be simple. Akanchukwu Ebubedike, period. That's it. You say, okay, your name. Okay. We are Ezamwe originally. Remember, Ezamwe came from Arochukwu. Most of our people, like people in Umuchu, they say Osete is elder brother to Ibubu, and all of them came from Arochukwu. They say some come from Ibuku area, like Akokwa people, or those Imenato people. Amanasa, I don't know where they came from. Those people that come up and form Umuchu, they came from somewhere. So, what of the name they were bearing, where they come from, or whatever position they were claiming they had in that place, they came from. Now they have relocated and I mean lived in Umuchu forever. What happened? Those tradition and culture people made up, we are not meant to last forever. It's meant to benefit them. And if it's not benefiting you, you have your own brain to come up with the culture and tradition that will benefit you. Stop living in bondage because of belief, because of tradition, because of culture, which you can change. You are above every culture, you are above every tradition. It doesn't matter how long people have been upholding it. Oh no, this is another one, another jungle justice. Oh, he poisoned him. He is the one that poisoned him. He did Chama to kill him. Last meeting, he was threatening to deal with him. And after that, this guy fall sick. And I have caused even one of I think one or two jungle justice when I was still a Christian. When I was in Aljalaba International Market, many of you that know Block Line. Now, along that Aljalaba Road, old Aljalaba Road, where Common Star have shop. Then opposite it, a Yoruba man have shop also. He's dealing on overhead, selling cable and all that. But this guy that have shop, next I was managing that shop for Common Star, my ex-in-law that time, overhead. Then this guy entered the man shop and coming out, the guy started misbehaving like a mad person. I raised the alarm. That man cursed it. Immediately he come out of that shop, he start behaving like that. Alaba, that day Alaba closed because they burned that man car, they destroyed his shop. But they later pay for it because they found out, no, he didn't. They did ask who raised that alarm again? No. Jungle Justice. They did not find out, but I was the one that raised the alarm. What I saw was true. But did I find out if that man is actually the one that caused it? What of if that guy used to have mental problem, but because he did not take his medication, then that day, that's immediately he's coming out, that's when that thing hit him. It's not that I come to America and find out such thing happen, but we think it's somebody that does that. No. Jungle Justice. Also, when I was in theological school in Oba, Grace Theological Seminary, opposite Igwe of Oba then, Igwe Zemwa, you know. So one of the female students came and raised alarm, said that a guy was coming to rape him. Oh, we chase and catch the guy. Man, I follow beat that guy up. Though we didn't kill him, but we bring him to the school compound, interrogating and beating him. Will I do that today? No. But one thing I want to find out, I was a Christian. Believe there is God, and God called us. Remember, it's a theological school where we call God on and all that. Did we seek the face of God to find out if actually this young man was about to rape her or was coming to toast her to see if she agreed for them to have sex? No, we didn't. Oh, we must be well, blah, 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 as ministers of God. Now, we didn't kill him, but we beat him. Oh, man. Mm. That's how they chase away. What will I call Mr. Elias, man? He was a great man. And anytime I come to their house, he married the elder sister to my mother. What do you call such? Will I call her uncle? No, in-law. I don't know. Okay, I always go to Achara. One time they lay allegation against this man. They send this man on exile. They disgrace him. You know how they do, strip you naked, put some palm front and some leaves on you, bam, bam, blah, blah, chase you out of the community. Sometimes they say you're going to be 10 years before you come back on that. But that man died outside. Did they do any investigation? His children are still there. I say, Adibin is my father. When I get up, even that time I was saying that I will deal with those people one by one. Deal. Like when I hear what they say, oh, my dad did this, I say, hi, away. Some people don't know how to say it. Like us, they tie some people on something because they smoke colos, and you are flogging them like that. Jungle justice. I say these people don't know they are not solving this problem because there are some boys after you tie them and do all that thing to them, they mark some faces. Then they will determine to go abroad or to the city to make money by all means or do something that when they come back, they will make sure all of you suffer one by one. But they use, oh no, Ufonya Yeshua, Ahama Richard. No, oh, Hashiro Ufonya Richard to intimidate people. But watch it, they don't do children of rich people like that. It's always children of poor people. But you're supposed to blame those parents that have them in poverty. If you like, you take it. If you don't like, okay. Were you there when he made the poison to poison that person? No. But he poisoned him. I heard him threatening him. And since that time, this man has never answered his name. He has been suffering. He's the one that did that. And the man that accused goes to church with them. They believe in God together. I remember one man, his family, they are so religious. All his children now, I don't want to, if I say it, some of you will hear, will know it. And they are ministers of God today. When the man was alive, they are ministers of God, but they accused that man of killing people. They say he confessed. He killed this one, he killed that one, he killed that one before his death. How do you investigate that? Dementia can make people confess what they never done. That's why you see some people, when they smoke something, they begin to talk bullshit. It's not that anybody did that to them, it's what they took. Go to Psych Unity, see people saying things that haven't done. Girls that don't have sex, they say they're pregnant. The same way Mary says pregnant, she was pregnant in the Bible and born Jesus. Yes, it's mental condition. But our people, they have spiritualized everything. No poison. We went to that native doctor, blah, blah, blah. But when you go to medical doctor, it's okay. Anybody that accuse you or say that you are doing wrong for going to native doctor, ask them, are they not going to medical doctor? What is the difference? Medical doctor can kill you too. They can prescribe medication that can kill you, that can make you mad. Think, my people, just the same way you are against juju, but you are for God. What is different? You can do the same thing with any of them. It is people doing it. It's not any spiritual anything. There's nothing spiritual about juju. There's nothing spiritual about juju. Because somebody threatening somebody. You say, oh, he's the one that killed him. My younger brother said, maybe I'm the one that killed our father. But if I did, are you not ashamed to believe in the same God our father believed before I kill him? You that even have that thought in you, don't you see how stupid you are? And he's living in Spain, abroad, and say that nonsense. And that's the type of jungle justice going on in our villages, in our town. Family meetings. You see them every year, they're having family meetings. Jungle justice. Condemning your brother, condemning your sister that you don't know much about them. All they have is because they have the same parents with you. You begin to talk nonsense, or because they do what you don't like, but it's benefiting them. You begin to talk nonsense. Yeah, he killed him. He killed her. He did that. He did that. Jungle justice. Wake up and stop it. You see also family members, they gather up some children of a man and a woman, they say, that one, he's the one that killed our father and our mother. I'm orphan today because of him. I'm orphan today because of her. He killed my brother. He killed my sister. Did you find out if he did? Somebody just came and lied against him. And you didn't verify, you didn't find out. I tell them, tell me anybody, I go to that person direct. Hearsay. Oh, he's a wicked native doctor. I will go there. I have conversation with him. And I'm happy anytime I come, they are happy. Because my younger brother went somewhere with me. He said, wow, if you didn't go with me now, people will think that I say me. I never go to any native doctor to do anything to maybe, for me to become this or become that. No, what I'm doing is I'm meeting them to see if I can find the real one that will stand with me for us to benefit our people or do something that benefit our people. You say no money, money. Okay, see your head now. Has money solved your problem? Mm-mm. In my village, they are still asking people to contribute money for electricity and security. Where you have government, you have politicians, and these politicians are living well. And you're making people to bring money. Oh, you are living abroad. How much are you bringing? If you bring, God will bless you. And that removes me away from them. Because they must say God. After you bring your hard-earned money, they say, may God multiply it wherever it come from. God will do this. You bring big support, God will do this. Oh, a child is sick. We want to raise money. If you bring, God will bless you. No, let God heal that child. I'm not bringing any money. If God will bless me, if God will do anything, if your God is able to do anything, I'm not bringing a dime. It doesn't matter what you're saying. Whatever you wish me is happening to you. Oh, another jungle justice. Your village people are chasing you. You are struggling abroad because you are village people. You are struggling in the city. It's your village people. No, it's not. It's your stupidity. You're struggling where? Like in America, even if you are a bartender in America or selling gas in a gas station or even a homeless in America is better than a rich man in Nigeria, for example. Telling me what family members chasing you, then why are you running? If they're chasing you, stand up. If you claim you have a God, that is, so why are you running? Why are you going for night vigil and God is with you? Why are you running? Let God fight for you. Let's see. Let God protect you from them. Let's see. But you're running. You can't even take anything and eat from them because you're afraid they will kill you. And you have a God. Jungle justice. You are village people. If they're after you, that means you are a great person. Welcome them so that you will tell them what you need. They can help you too. They can do what you want. They are chasing you. Maybe they are chasing you for you to come and rule over them. Then go and rule over them. Why are you running? Why are you running? Tell me. Hmm? Oh, you are not prosperous. Your children are not making it because of that, village people. But you go to church. You believe the God of Israel and Jesus Christ of Nazareth will bless you. But your own village people are chasing you. They are the one after you, they are against you. So if you go to farm in your village and fall there, who will help you? Is it not your village people? Some of you never travel to your village. Who are the one clearing that road, that Appian way you are following? Your village people. But because you join one church or you believe some stupid prophets, they begin to join you, telling you that it's your village people, your family people, that are the one after you that are chasing you. If they're chasing you, that means you're a great person. Be happy for that. You don't have to pray for anything to happen to them. Appreciate them. Find something and give to them and say, I show appreciation. You guys have been chasing me. Oh. I'm here now. I'm here to rule over you. Remember, it happened to Jephthah, right? In their Bible, they say Jephthah was bullshit. He was bastard and all that. So when time comes, they begin to chase Jephthah to come and rule over them. He gave them condition and begin to rule over them. So if they tell you your village people are chasing you, that's why you're not prosperous. You tell them maybe because my prosperity is with them, so let me go back to my village people. Majority of us need to go back to our village people because you are not living your real life. Many of you don't supposed to live in the city, but you are living there. Go back to your village people. They are not after you for evil. Go and find out how you can enjoy life with them. Okay? So no, not good. Okay, now your own be that. Oh no, let me close with this one. He takes people's stars to make money. He tie my star. That my elder brother tie my star. That my younger brother. He used my star to make this money. That's why I'm only drinking in this village. And nothing is working. You see, that my younger brother, he took my star to make it. And he's supposed to be settling me every year, every year. You are stupid. you know, the reason why I'm laughing, these people believe in higher power, in higher force, in God. They believe that you are what you are by the grace of God. They believe you are what you are by the gift of God. Oh, God chose to bless you. Stupid. You came through the same parents. Now that God chose to bless one and not the rest of you. And you believe in that God. Trash that God and live your life freely. You don't have stars for anybody to take. What is it? That's bullshit. You don't have star. You are not a star. A star, the idea. You are a human being. You have brain. They cannot take your brain. That's why they miseducated you, mislead you. They don't want you to use your brain. Your brain is greater than whatever star you think that's what makes people to prosper. Use your brain. Nobody can take your star. Nobody can tie your star because you don't have one. You don't have star. You don't have spirit. You don't have soul. What you have is brain. Use it. It does not die. That means it doesn't end. It continues. The same way you are alive. Death is transformation or transition. It's not end. Death don't end nothing. That's why I stay in the beginning. Death is not punishment. Stop being afraid of dying or death. You can die today. It's not evil. It's not a bad thing. It's a great thing. One of the great things that will happen to you in life as a living being is death. Because if you don't die, you will not be born again. If you don't die, in fact, I was thinking it. I will start telling people, may you never die physical death. Those religious people, I think spiritual, I will be telling them that. Since you believe in spiritual and spiritual death, okay, now I'll be telling you, may you never die physically. You will hate that life, a life that refuses to die. Have you seen somebody that lived more than 100 years, many, many years? Have you seen how white they become? They begin to look like ashes. I've seen one in my own village. I knew him when he was still walking around, but he became so old, many years, more than 100 years. It's not life. You see some young people as this, I say, man, I don't want to live more than 70 years. I don't want to live a life like people will be carrying me and all that. Because some don't want to reach up to 40. They just want to enjoy their life. Is that wrong? No. Don't let them deceive you. Life has no age with it. Whether you die now or tomorrow or yesterday, or die be die. It's death. It's not a bad thing. It's not a tragedy. It's not a punishment. And I'm encouraging us. especially you Nigerians and the Cameroonians, join hands, let us stop end all this jungle justice. We don't have true justice in our land. All we have is jungle justice. Even our court system, they do jungle justice. Sometimes you take somebody to court, the judge will say, okay, it's a family matter. Let the elders handle it. No, do your job. Do your job. Many things they do in Africa is a shameful thing, and they're doing it. Educated fools, empower. See how we are suffering. It's time we let the intelligent ones take power because they are the only one that can fix our land. Educated people are doing the biddings of our oppressors, and that's why we are getting poorer and our oppressors are getting richer. Think or stink. Trash beliefs and live humanly. Gordon.